Well, good morning, and you guessed it, another rainy day. Not too much going on, but we got a little something going on. We're heading out, Steve and the guys, and I did help a little bit. Got a swimming pool almost ready. We're gonna go finish up that, getting it ready. No pouring. Thunder showers are coming in around 10 o'clock, so not sure how much we're gonna get done. Just grabbing the 2 buggies. We already have one out there, a couple loads of stone, and we will be on the road shortly. Not too much to talk about here. Things are jammed up. I mentioned this before in one of my videos. I have a ton of firewood here. If anybody lives close to me and would like this, they are welcome. You are welcome to come over and get as much of it as you want. I'll pull it out with the thumb and hold it for you while you cut it, or I'll help you cut it. I just need this gone pretty soon. Okay, looks like Steve has one truck all done. How far did that make, Steve? How far did that make?
It's gone a lot further than I thought.
Good. Do you think one more will do it?
It'll be close.
Okay. You gonna keep working in the rain, yeah? Stick around?
I am, yeah.
At least it's not cold out.
Yeah. I am,
All right.
but whatever you guys
Yeah, I'll see what we want to do. Okay, heading up here. Show you what we got going on. Rain's coming in pretty good now.
Yeah. Next hour or two, right?
Yeah. Wow, this is really soft. All right. Oh, we got this side all done. Coming around here. Nice big pool deck. And then he's doing a set of steps right here connecting up to the patio. Oh, and it looks like a set of steps down to the driveway. So we'll see how long we're gonna be here. At least it's not cold out. Find a dry spot under here. Okay, we snapped the line on the rock where our pins go. So about every 4 feet, we'll drill a hole. Now our lumber will go against it, and we will be at 18 feet from water's edge, I believe is our number. I don't think it's sinking. Okay, we'll see how this works out. My string down, quick recap. Chalk line, drilled pins in the rock. Now the corner's real nice. I can just drop a pin in, line your holes up at a 90 to your lumber, and just tap in. Now we'll probably have to put a pipe wrench on these, give it a twist to remove. Now I'm away a little bit, that's okay. I just use screws as the shim to keep it on the string line. I'll leave this out so I can continue stone. Almost done on that side. Blue skies, babe. Well, a patch of blue sky. Down here I'm gonna help Steve get these steps going. 7 steps, that's my guess. A small walkway. Now we want this centered on the ceiling fan, on the trim work, right off of there. So we plumb down. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. You can see my laser line right there, centered, hitting the ceiling fan. Here's our mark on the ground. So we'll go 2 feet each side. X on the outside. That's where the lumber goes. As I get set up here, there's my center mark. Like I said, 2 foot over, X outside, that's where lumber goes. Now I went 8 foot and 6 foot. Diagonal is 10. Multiples of 3, 4, 5 make a right angle. So this will be where I start my first step. And I wanted this in, now I can set my pitch. And I wanted the first step right in line with this landscape bed. So I'll bring those up. And my last step will have slight fall away from pool deck. Okay, so a nice easy set of steps. We know where we want to be at the top. Whoa. Slippery. No, I meant to do that. I wanted to get down here. So here's our top step right here. And that is a light quarter bubble, 1.5% fall away from the pool, down 7 1/4. What's your run, Steve?
About 24 3/4.
24 inches. All the way down. Now this last step, we have a lot of wiggle room. We can stop anywhere in here. We can stop. Okay, change the batteries in the camera. We are 99%. So Steve finished layout. Like I said, coming down, we have equal treads. They're all 24 inches, down 7 1/4. That way when you get your stride going up these steps, you don't have an oddball step in the middle to mess you up. So coming down here, last step, right in line with the mulch bed. Bottom of step meets our sidewalk real nice. And that gave us a half a bubble slope to this, which is about 3.5%. Still, you know, very nice. And I like to be up from the ground a little bit. That way all the water drains away. Now the yard slopes towards the patio. We do the same thing and put cross slope on it and get all the water coming off. We don't want it puddling on the walk, running onto the patio and puddling. We want it all to come off. Over here, he added plastic to this walk. Wow, is this muddy. So a nice flare going up onto the patio. Targeting that tool cut. Just a flare helping them get to the door. Coming down a nice curve to these existing steps. Now we have skinny plastic that he'll run a piece and just do a tight turn right there. And that'll get them down to the driveway. Okay, let's go check on the guys up here. And then I will get these steps in. Okay, they're just bringing the stone back. They have a string right there where Jim is. They pull across from top of concrete to form, and they measure down 4.5 inches and bringing that stone all the way over. Now you see we're only going about 1.5 or 2 inches. This limestone does not need tamped. When we do it, you know, just 1 inch or 2 thick, we'll get absolutely no movement in that. But we want to make sure we don't have a crown in the middle. So we'll keep checking that as we go. Steve's waiting for me. Let's get steps in. You know, hopefully this is a little bit different video than normal. Normally I'm running around talking blah 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 and then going. But no concrete coming today. Just a form day, which doesn't happen often. It's kind of nice. Like, is this how everybody else works? Like, I don't know.
I can think of that. You have the master stuff
I like
today?
I like the pressure. Mixer's coming. Let's go.
Nobody else likes that pressure.
Everybody loves that pressure. All right, how about right here? We'll get these steps in. Talk to you soon. Okay, Steve's looking for one more riser. There goes our stone. Getting that graded now. So one more riser, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps from pool deck down to patio height. So notice how the bucket swivels. That's why we use these buggies. I'm starting to see a lot more of these in videos. The tracks are awesome. Pinch more and we're good. Okay. Okay. So Steve will hold the board flush with this.
Here, hold on.
Yep. Hey Mark, you want to chalk a line to the, let's chalk a line from there to there.
Yeah, we just got rain coming in like 20 minutes, so figure rather than have it wash up.
Who said rain in 20 minutes? No way. They're wrong.
Weather app.
They are wrong. Okay. Now we have a nice straight plane. So hold that flush up there, up to our line. Now he can draw that angle underneath. Now we'll cut that and attach. Couldn't be any easier. Here, pencil. On the line. His foot was on the line.
Foot was on the line.
Yeah.
Basketball movie, right? Hold on.
His foot was on the line.
Grown-ups.
Yep. Back here, finally quit raining. Hopefully quit raining. Steve was over here the other day, got all of his rebar in. We're gonna wrap this with expansion joint. This is what the pool company did. Now we build from there out. It's been a couple days. They're just checking heights.
Good.
Quarter away. Everything falls away from the pool. That way when it rains, you don't wash the leaves and pine needles and debris into the pool. Everything drains away. We're pumping all this. So just hooking up some steel line coming up the straightaway. I'll go give the operator from Graph Pumping a hand in a second. We'll start getting this rubber hose together and we'll see how many times we can get this to clog. It's not a question, is it going to clog? It's a question of how many times is it going to clog?
Yeah. Don't even help me. It's in my way. Yeah, just lay that down.
See? Okay, well.
Throwing me down.
You only hit your hand a couple of times and you learn, huh?
Oh, it takes one. Oh man, I'm on camera.
You want to be on camera?
I thought I was for a second. I don't care.
This is Jesse from Graph Pumping. Thanks for coming out today, Jesse.
Glad to be here.
There we go, all hooked up. Tommy and I started on the flex rubber ends and came this way and just made our last connection. Mixer's whipping up to about a 6.5. No calcium today. This might be our first day pouring with no calcium. kind of cool out, but we're gonna have a lot of concrete laying here, so we don't want it to take off on us. So I'll set you up right over here. You can watch us hit the walks, come up the steps, and around the deck. Time lapse. I'll leave the camera running. We'll see how many times it clogs. We're gonna blow the slurry out here and move the line down in to our sidewalk area. The slurry is what we put in there, just a cement and water solution to coat the line. If you don't do that, the aggregate gets dry through the rubber and it just balls up and clogs up. Just pulled up to the hopper, he'll start dumping it in. Time I walk down there, we'll watch the hose back and forth and see if it makes it. Or are they mixing up slurry? There is no place to wash up a concrete truck. So Tony will pull up here and he'll wash up in our wheelbarrow. We'll lose that in the dirt. And he'll be on his way. Let's see how they make it out. Check out in here. You can hear it pushing through the line, holding that slurry back, making it go uphill. Come on, baby. You want to dump some water in the hose too to help it? Nope. Okay. Almost there.
No.
So close. Breaking it down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you need?
I was just saying, be careful about you. Yeah.
Nope.
There's a hammer behind you. I thought it would go easier. Oh.
Should I turn the camera off?
The gasket's on inside out. Hey. You would do it.
Is it what? How does that matter?
It's seal.
Okay. Okay. Jesse, one plug up and we are pumping. Who knew you could put those rubber gaskets on inside and out? I'm sure a lot of people know it. was fun. That hose is heavy. That was 10 yards. So we drug the hose. Sorry, I am huffing and puffing here. We drug the hose, we made the bend, and we just drug. We pumped the pile and drug 20 feet. We're about halfway done. Number 2's mixing up. No coffee, get a drink of water. Stay hydrated. Change of a battery, and we are back to videoing. This will be the last 3 or 4 yards of number 2. Steve has 4 yards coming for right here. Let's go, go, go. We're picking up the rods as we go. You see, we cannot put them up on chairs. We won't be able to drag the hose around. So we pick the rods up as we go. I'll say it several times. Clean up and finishing. The pumper guy's putting air to his line. He's going to pump all that back with air pressure back to his hopper, and then they can be loaded on the truck. This is all pretty good, almost ready to edge. They're getting cuts in down here. I'm going to start rubbing that, and so on. Get a cut across here. I believe Steve is going to saw cut to match what is here. Let's go. Okay, not a whole lot of time to video. Everybody's just spread out, taking care of truck number 1, doing some key tool cuts off of these corners. We don't want to let that sit all day in the sun. It might crack. So just cleaning up all the edges. 1, 2, 3, 4 guys spread out. I'm going to start on these steps. They're a little bit soft, but let's get them done. Okay, I'll try and get you some footage on this last step. So we pull the riser, notice how we do different things. Like as I'm rubbing up the front, Matt's taking care of his edge. That way he can jump in there and take care of that while I'm on my edge. Bringing this joint up. Now I'm into the corner. So teamwork without being in each other's way. So what we like to do, notice coming down these corners, take your edger up on head, straight up and down, roll that vertical. Just looks a little bit nice, looks a lot nicer. Okay, almost ready to start brooming. Don't set your float down in the mulch, you have to clean it off every time. Matt? You think I'd learn by now, huh? Maybe next year. Okay, the broom's gonna take care of that. Anything major, go back and touch up. I think we're pretty good. Let's get brooming. Going live, Steve, going live.
Yeah?
Well,
In a couple weeks.
no, I mean the video's running.
Yeah. Hot time lapse.
We're gonna do a live video pretty soon.
Saying that for the last 2.5 years, huh?
I don't know what I would talk about. My life is so boring. Good. This is how we do these tight radiuses sometimes. Take a trowel and just kind of make your own rolled edge. It's a 4-inch edge, 4-inch trowel. Just rolling it around. Then you can take an edger and just re-roll that corner. Come back and look at that. I don't want to make Matt nervous on the camera. Okay, I started brooming up here. We are all caught up. Concrete's just a little bit soft. Looking good, looking good. It's getting kind of an aggressive broom mark. In a driveway, that would be okay. In a pool, we want a nice tight broom mark. We don't want them tearing up the bottoms of their feet on that. So take a minute and we'll be right back at it. Okay, on to brooming the steps. The guys are taking care of the edges. With the 2x10 stringer gone, now it makes it a lot easier to broom. I went ahead and hit this whole side and that end. Now first truck is just about all broomed. We're all caught up, looking good. And we're in the shade over there. Okay, pool deck is all done and broomed. They pulled a string and snapped a line right down here where the saw cut's gonna go. They broomed right to it. I did my side a little bit different. I broomed that past, snapped a line in it, and then broomed along that line. That's gonna be close, but you're gonna see some of that. That's what, so broom this past, snap a line, and then you can broom right here on the line. There it is. Last board came off. We are about out of here. Steve's gonna come back this evening, do some saw cutting, get some separation here. Saw cut, all of this gets saw cut. Nice easy pour for us. Steps came out really good, and walk was nice. We did a finish edge there because the driveway has it in the patio, so that all kind of matches, and the pool does not, so this all matches the pool. That's why we kind of did that. All right, I gotta go wash my face. I got dirtier cleaning up than actually pouring. Okay, thanks for tuning into Concrete with the Hosses. Let's see what else we can get into today. Okay, we just pulled into the next job site. Before I get started on this project, how I closed out the other one, nitpicking the guys a little bit, criticizing how they did that corner. I really don't like to do that on camera. I give them a lot of grief off camera by all means, but we have high expectations. I do, and our customers do. So I just want to deliver the best possible product. And when I see something, I point it out. Should I have done that on camera? I think a little bit is okay. You guys get to see, you know, and my guys do that to me too. Dad, do this different, or Tom, do this different here. It'll work better. And you know, if it works better, it works better. No problem. So I'll go ahead and leave that posted. And like I said, I just was debating, should I delete that out? No, you guys need to see exactly what happens on the job site. Off camera, I pointed out to them in more detail how I did my side. When we went and looked, my side looks better. Of course it does, right? Okay, on to the next project. Enough.